My father worked his life on a collective farm as a combine operator, and my mother worked managing an auto farm. That's how our life turned out. From the age of 14, as a teenager, I worked with my father on the combine as his assistant. I graduated from a technical school in mechanization. The director seemed to know me well, and he said, "Do you want to work on a tractor? I'll give you an apartment right away." And he kept his word. And I had just gotten married. We already had a small child. My wife had given birth. Then I became a foreman. I was 24 years old, and I had 50 people under my supervision, mechanization workers. So I was the foreman of a feed brigade. That's how it started, towards independence. And then more and more, further and further. And I just really wanted something of my own, to earn something for myself. But that life no longer satisfied me. The grain began to accumulate. The products we grew with good harvests started to slowly climb uphill, and therefore we needed to have some reserve, as everything we had was in warehouses. So the idea came that we needed to build a grain elevator. Well, the construction will help us earn a little money. We know how to store properly. We know how to sell properly. Currently, at this very moment, a receiving pit has indeed already been built, and a dryer has also been successfully constructed. In general, all the grain reception is typically done with a complex of machines, such as the ones that are present here. All of this was done by the builders in the first stage, in total, completely, and 3 silos, each with a capacity of around 5,000 tons. It all started not with potatoes, but with various kinds of vegetables, such as cabbage, beet, carrot, and also the humble potato. However, in the process of all the various types of work, we indeed ended up focusing on just one different crop. What exactly is more profitable in our business, and what we are most skilled at, and expertise. And our hands were very skilled for potatoes, especially after we saw European exhibitions and the advanced agricultural machines that work there. We decided to focus on potatoes. Absolutely everything can be done. If they can do it, then we should be able to do it too. We started with 50 hectares of land, and now we have expanded to 14,000 hectares in total. Of these, 2,000 hectares are dedicated to growing potatoes. We used to harvest by hand, but now this powerful, modern, and efficient combine harvester does everything for us. It's a pity when potatoes are lost, but losses are unavoidable. And do you know how much of a pity it is? Oh, how unfortunate. To grow good potatoes, you need to know everything about potato cultivation technology and techniques. And this entails a whole variety of different machines. You also need to know them and be able to use them, and use them specifically with good irrigation. Gala potatoes are particularly cultivated in the field, especially in the field. It is distinguished by a large crest, a very large crest for the 90s. The year the equipment arrived from Germany, we were cultivating potatoes on an area of 100 hectares. The harvest showed good quality, but we were not satisfied with the fact that we gathered a good crop, and with a yield of 40 tons per hectare, there was a lot of greenery. And over the first 5 years, I started thinking about how to preserve it so that there wouldn't be any green potatoes. You see, 75 is approximately centimeters. It is the row spacing of the ridge. And 90 is the same, but at about 90 centimeters. However, that means more soil, more volume, and better preservation of high-quality potatoes under the ridge, essentially. Because everything that goes to 75, this part actually ends up being green potatoes. It doesn't fit there. It is becoming cramped for it in this soil. A larger ridge is needed. The larger the ridge, the better the potato is preserved.
I have known Evgeniy Evgenyevich for approximately 23 years. When they built our first German warehouse, we sorted potatoes in the warehouse together. We all learned to sort potatoes together. That is both Natalia Latkina and Evgeniy Evgenyevich and us workers. In other words, everyone worked together. Now everything is automated, but in the past, we started by sorting potatoes with heaps, winnowing and putting them into bags. This vegetable storage facility holds 20,000 tons. Here, the laying, loading, sorting, and packaging of potatoes all happens simultaneously, naturally. The most modern, state-of-the-art equipment is used for sorting potatoes in a highly efficient manner. The potato is sorted into fractions, small, seed, and marketable. Here, the potato is already practically of good quality. After sorting, the potato goes into a multi-cell bunker. And it goes into the packing machine, where it is carefully and securely packed into a net, ensuring it meets strict quality control standards, 25 kilograms, according to Euro standards. Net stitching. After packaging, the bags of potatoes go to the robot pallet smoothing. The pallet weighs a ton, 40 bags of 25 kilograms each. From the robot palletizer, the potato goes to the loading area in the magnet. I picked up the potato because one potato yields a kilogram. It can be planted, but it can no longer be used for seeds. It can definitely be put in the non-standard classification, but it absolutely cannot be thrown away. We have 3 lines here. 1 line works with magnets, and 2 are for general sales. Evgeniy Evgenyevich always keeps his word. If anything, he definitely promised. This will definitely be done. Well, that the working conditions will be improved and that there will be a good salary. Basically, we have everything is done. And the working conditions have changed, the salary has increased. In our district, if you look at the various salaries of employees, Latkin has the highest salary among all the staff members. Naturally, many people want to work here because of this attractive compensation.
If I remember everything from the beginning, I certainly never thought that over the years I would achieve such results in my work. But the most important thing is to stay afloat in this now extremely challenging business. I'll even go as far as to say quite simply, well, you know, the world is not so very peaceful for us at all. He is restless, in a state of restlessness, and I would like further calmness, more calmness and peace, so that everyone acts with integrity.